not today, bro.
Before I got to the end, it was like the car was twitching.
That shit's nice. Look at them boats, how big they are.
Everybody wanna play me, everybody wanna change me. Nobody ever gon' phase me. No fake accounts like KD. Doing the shit that I want to. Nobody I'll ever run to. Every time I come through, take shots, but I'm gun proof. Know that I'm shooting right back. Killing them when I be dropping the track. Killing them and they be bringing it back. Killing them so I be wearing all black. Always been ready. This ain't a game, no confetti. I got my aim and I'm steady. I got the tools like get it.
Yo, what is going on, guys? So today is the first day we got to pull into the shop with no issues, and the gravel is looking really good. It's packing in pretty decent. I wanted to use this side just because this was the worst side, so I wanted to make sure that I was good on that side first. And I know this side will be good, but that was smooth, no problems at all. And today we got the good old F20B CG in here, which if you're new to the channel, this is Nisha's F20B swap CG, female driven. And yeah, it's got a F20B in it. It's got the stock Accord transmission just because, you know, it is a female driving it. She don't really care for the speed as much as just gas mileage. So yeah, it's just a Accord trans like the one that came with the car. But today we gotta get these brake pads put on the front, which we were trying to, honestly, we were trying to hold out until she got her drilled and slotted set up kind of like what the trap car has, but just because it's pretty much done fucked them all the way up in the front, we just went ahead and got some the cheapest pads we could get from O'Reilly's. So I think these were about 20 bucks or so. And this is just to hold her over, just so whenever she wants to drive it, it's not metal on metal like it is right now. And so pretty much all we're gonna do today is get that knocked out, hopefully. I thought about it as I was bringing the car down here that I don't have a C-clamp, and as most of you know, a C-clamp is pretty much vital when you're doing the brakes, especially on the front. I actually have the cube for the rears, in case you didn't know. If you have disc in the rear, a lot of times you have to turn it with this cube thing, and I actually have that for the rears. I just don't have a C-clamp yet for the front, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to compress it in all the way or not. We may have to pause and go get a C-clamp so that I can get that knocked out. But other than that, I got everything else needed. That C-clamp is something I haven't had to use yet, so I hadn't had time to really buy it, or I hadn't thought about buying it yet. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. In case you don't know how to change brakes, I will try to walk you through this the best I can. I really suck at step-by-step type stuff, but you know, first of all, you want to jack the car up, get it on some jack stands, get the wheels off. So we'll start with doing that, and then we'll continue. Alright guys, so once you got the wheel off, a little tip I like to do is I try to keep all my lug nuts, I thread them back onto the studs just so I don't kick them by accident and they roll under the car or something. I just always have done that. But yeah, now that we got the tire off, you can hear it. You can hear it, that's the wear indicator, that little squeak. And I'm looking at the pad and you can see, like, I don't know if y'all can see it, but you can see like where my fingernail is, it's actually the metal. This is the metal and that's the metal. So it actually touching, slam against the metal. So that is not good. But to get this caliper off, pretty much all you have to do is on the back side, there are 2 bolts. One here, which I want to say these are 17 mils. You take this one out, and really you don't even have to take the top one out, just the bottom one. When you take this bottom one out, you can actually swing the caliper right up in the air and get you something to hold it up with so that it don't drop back down in your way, and you'll be able to peel each brake pad right off. It's that simple. So let me get this bolt slack and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay guys, so I went and got my light so you can see a little better, but with that bolt out of the way, you'll now be able to rotate this up. Just like that. As you can see, these pads are fucked. They're just rusted all up and shit. So yeah, this thing needs some pads bad. Let's see if we can get this one off. Yeah, that's terrible. Look at how. Let's zoom out for you. Look at how bad this is, though. Can you see? Like, that shit was all the way down to the metal. So yeah, don't want to be riding around like that. So let's pull one out of the box, make sure we got the right ones here, and we'll go ahead and get this reassembled. Like I said, I think I'm gonna need a C-clamp for this thing right here, because I don't have any way to push it in, and I doubt I can do it with my bare hands. So I may end up having to go to Harbor Freight or somewhere and grab a C-clamp. All right, there you have it. So exact same thing looks like. And so now we got to do is slap these babies on, and I might go ahead and take the other side off, but I'm not gonna show y'all that. But that way when I get back, all I have to do is compress the 2 sides, slide the caliper back down on it, and we'll be through. The one with the wear indicator, which is that little silver piece, that always goes on the inside on this model car anyway. So don't worry about which is which. You always remember the one with the wear indicator goes on the back side. So do that one for the back and do the one without it on the front. So let me slap these in. All right, got the 2 pads, the new pads in. That simple. Now I just got to get something to compress this cylinder back in flush with, and then we can slide this right back down, install the bolt / pin in the back, and one side down, one more side to go. It's really that simple. Just a single bolt, swing it up, take the pads off, new pads on, swing it back down, good to go. I never release the bleed screw or anything. I always just mash this in, but some people say not to do that because they say it'll like squirt the bad brake fluid back up in the system or some shit like that. But I've always done this in 7-8 years I've been doing brakes, and I've never had any issues. So this is just how I do it. It keeps me from having to bleed stuff, and I hate bleeding stuff. When you do this, all you gotta do when you start the car for the first time, just pump your brakes a couple times. You'll feel it build pressure back up. Good to go. Drive off. No bleed necessary. None of that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock the other side out, get it to this point, and we'll probably resume once we get back with the C-clamp. You got a little light here, but as you can see, we got the pads in on this side too. Now we got to do is get something to compress them calipers back in, and we'll be all set. It's that simple. I'm loving this shit, man. Man, I don't know if I really showed y'all up close of the gravel and stuff, but I mean, it's beautiful, man. It's pretty much flush with the driveway. I mean, as low as Nisha's is, no scraping at all. And you can see from this angle, I don't know if y'all saw in the last video, but you can see from this angle just how far we had to build it up by looking at this dirt here. Like, it had to come up high, but look at that. Damn, that shit is flush, baby. So, yeah, now we should be good. And that one load, man, look at how far it went. That shit took it all the way up the fucking driveway and connected with the rest of the driveway. So, like, that was good. And then whenever we get the second load, it'll go around this tree and connect back over there to the driveway. So if somebody coming to visit or whatever, they can just swing around here, you know, and not have to back up and turn around. Or like if you come into the shop, you can just come around this way and come straight into the shop this way. I mean, it's gonna be a lot better, but I'll get that before the summer's out, hopefully. And that way, before it get messy again. Like in the wintertime, it's worse because it don't dry out as good, but in the summer, it's like the perfect conditions to be working on this shit. But yeah, stop rambling. Let's go get something to compress these brakes. And yeah, we can get this baby back on the ground. One more thing, I promise you, one more thing. If you were wondering, these are her wheels. They are in there, and I do think I showed them in the previous video when I showed my wheels. So if you want to see what they look like, just go back in the videos and check. But they're pretty much the exact same thing as my wheels, only they're like a silver, they're not black. So it'll look good with this car, especially once we get it the color we want it. And probably do the brake calipers the same color as the valve cover. And yeah, I think that should look pretty sick. Pretty damn sick. Yeah, and also later, sometime, might do it tomorrow or either Thursday, we're gonna do the cut bumper on this one as well. I know a lot of y'all don't like it, but it's just Kanjo, man. It's the way I like my cars, and she wants to be just like me. So we're gonna be cutting her bumper, and next week she'll be getting the exhaust cut and getting the straight pipe welded on hers so that we can twin. But yeah, please, 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 whatever you do, don't eat the comments up. If you don't believe me, that's how Kanjo is. Just look the shit up. It's literally, they all run straight pipe cars over there. So people say it's rice, but I just like staying authentic to the Japanese culture. And I just love that shit, man. The way they fly around and stuff, it's just, I wish I could do that every day, which sometimes I do. All right, guys, good news. This piece of shit was in my square body up there, so we don't have to go get one. It's not the best, and I am gonna get one, but this should get us through this one job. It's all welded and shit. I guess it must have broke here or something and got re-welded. I don't know, but anyway, this should get us through. So let us go ahead and try to compress this in and get it to slide down. And shit, you guys can't hardly see that. But just like that, this is flush. And then all you do is swoop her back down. And just like that, the caliper goes right back on. Once you get this little rubber boot lined up back here that the pin slides into, you can slide the pin back in, tighten it down, one side done. Now I just gotta knock the other side out, and then we'll go ahead and try to wrap this video up. God damn, I can't hear shit. So this is my new car.
Look, that was in the trunk.
What? Embark thing, like to keep the sun
Cause
out.
we never looked in the trunk. So
Right, we sure did.
I looked in the trunk.
He ain't never asked about that bag, did he?
Nope. I ain't asked nobody about that. Look, it's a whole bunch of change in there. I'ma get that damn change.
I heard that.
It was an 8 pin in there. I got that too. A good right 8 pin.
It's pretty clean though. 170,000.
Yeah.
170,000 miles. No payments. So your mama good to go.
Mama in the Honda game.
Right.
So Rain, if she decides she wanted to get her a retirement car,
Then you can have that.
yep.
And then that's sold. So once that's picked up, hopefully next week he'll come on with the rest. Get that out the way. And then we'll have the Civic. And hopefully before we leave, before Saturday, because we ain't gonna be doing that Saturday, I want to either, if I can't get a four-wheeler to pull that, if I can find somebody with a distributor I can borrow, I can fire it up. Alright guys, so I guess this is where we're in this video out at. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And hope y'all enjoying the shop content, man. And again, if you like that new intro, I know I didn't really say anything about it in the last video because I just created it when I was doing that video, but if you like that intro, make sure y'all hit that like button and let me know in the comments because I was really feeling that one and I believe that's the one I'm going with. So just let me know what you think. As always guys, like, share, subscribe, and remember, respect all bills. Peace out.